A large body of work has proven that low frequencies of this type can produce effects which disrupt brainwave patterns via neurons using ions and electrolytes as antenna for waves of currents.
Bring into operations a very fine commercial communication satellite system.
In July of 1962, the first transatlantic transmission via the Telstar satellite paved the way for worldwide broadcasts, making television and cable networks a global reality.
Well, I think the people of this country are pleased with this demonstration of cooperation between government and private industry.
The same year, American scientist Alan H. Fry was studying the effects of pulsed microwaves on the human nervous system and ways to manipulate it from a distance.
A satellite-to-satellite laser communications experiment is also planned on future ATS spacecraft. Beams emitted by a laser can carry immense quantities of information.
Fry's experiments with rats and frogs, specifically the ability to make them docile and causing their hearts to stop beating via the blood-brain barrier, was picked up by the US government. While his findings had been confirmed by labs in various countries all over the globe, his work was intentionally sabotaged in order to keep quiet a classified microwave bioweapons program. The program eventually became known as Project PANdora, and in essence the goal was to determine if cells in the body are able to exchange information with electromagnetic signals and what, if anything, the cells might be saying.
Is this fundamental challenge of how do you get very, very high bandwidth, very precise information out of the incredibly complex brain on one side, which has this interesting language of electrochemical impulses, and translate it, bridge it into the language of computers that we use to manage everything.
Since that time, a large body of work has proven that low frequencies of this type can produce effects which disrupt brainwave patterns via neurons using ions and electrolytes as antenna for waves of currents.
Bring into operations a very fine commercial communication satellite system.
Born out of the Soviet launching of Sputnik 1 in 1957, DARPA, or the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, has revisited Project PANdora under the name RadioBio in an effort by the Pentagon to leverage insights using our human biosystems.
The idea of what comes next, what is the future of how we interface with the nervous system.
Today, cell phones are the greatest example of the fruits of this labor. The ability for whole governments to pulse cell phone signals and manipulate the very thoughts of private citizens is no longer out of the realm of possibility, no longer a conspiracy theory, and indeed to a large degree is already a reality.
We also want to make it something that any of us would ultimately be interested in having implanted in our bodies. And so part of the challenge is not just miniaturization, but it's managing things like power and packaging, and how do you take it and wrap it in a material that is hermetic and non-toxic.
Links citing these experiments and further proof of government mind control operations are in the description below. Also, please take a moment to subscribe and follow the James Anthony Report. Doing so helps us reach more people and keeps this all going. The next time you swipe left to hear the current corrupt administration lying to you about climate and climate change, inflation and Bidenomics, the housing market, the growing conflict in the Middle East, and on down the line to all manner of low-frequency talking points about abortion and racism, take a look at the very device in your hands. You feel like dirt for a reason. This is James Anthony reporting.
And with normal sight and vision, we hear this. State-of-the-art neural interface, whether it's retinal or auditory, sounds like this. This is what the 24 contacts are for.
Christmas is just around the corner, and if you're anything like me, you want to beat that holiday rush. It's gonna be here before you know it. But you also don't want to compromise your values or settle for any old gift. That's exactly why you need to click the link below or head on over to JamesAnthonyReport.com and check out RavenCrest Tactical. Look, if you want a gift that's gonna last, one that you can customize, a gift that could really come in handy, this is the place to shop. RavenCrest Tactical has everything from customizable out-the-front knives to limited edition box sets with hand-drawn, laser-engraved designs, tactical bags, and get this, you can even schedule to throw your own knife-building party. Is there anything more based than that? I know about 10 people right now that would love this type of gift. The cool thing is, when you do this, you're supporting us and free speech. We are being censored, and your dollars are going to an American company that supports police and military. They test everything here, and the knives are quality, period. Free shipping on anything over $199 and lifetime warranties. What else could you ask for? Click that link now and get the gift that's gonna wow this holiday season.